All right, just quickly, we'll get into this warm-up, okay? But basically, objective of the overall session tonight is basically improving your guys' the ability to go and win balls high up the pitch, okay? So pressing Beau Morris high, because as I mentioned before, they like to play at the back at every opportunity, all right? What we'll do is we'll just get you 4 on each pole. Jimbo, I'll get you to jump in there at the front with a ball. We'll just work with one ball at the moment. So just for you guys that have not done this before, all right? So the first part to this, you're gonna play the ball in right. I want you to take 2 touches, not 1 touch, okay? Make sure you take 2 touches. So you're gonna play right, Jim, off you go, and then you move left, okay? If you're on the pole and you're waiting for your turn or whatever, okay, just have a bit of a dynamic stretch to go with that. If we can start behind the poles as well, Kento, just receive behind the poles if we can, okay, just to start. Check off the pole, receive and play. All right, play, let's go. All right, let's just step up the noise a little bit. Step up the noise, it's very quiet. Next ball, off you go, Kento, let's go. Baz, just get another ball, and when it gets there, and play a second ball, off we go. Introduce a second ball. Make sure we're stretching on the side. If we're waiting, let's get a stretch. Let's try and play it on that back foot. Let's try and play it on the back foot. All right, and stop there, stop there, stop there. We've got even numbers. Baz, just pop the ball into here. All right, we're just going to go opposite. Okay, opposite way. So now force it on that left foot. Okay, let's just make sure, guys, that when we're checking off, the ball is to where, Kento? Just check off. All right, onto his back foot. There's a lot of balls being played on this side. Yeah? Okay, let's test the left foot out. Off we go. Make sure we're stretching on the outside. Other way, Hassan. Let's think about it. All right, and stop there, stop there. Just bring it in, bring it in. Bazza, take us through some stretches. Bazza, then pass it on to Johnny. Or just do one and then pass it on. Yeah, how long? Yeah.
3 minutes left.
All right, lads, next part, we're just going to introduce the opposite end, okay, is going to go and close down. All right, just some token pressure to start with. So whoever's receiving the ball bounces into that pole. That pole is closing in, and just no angles at the moment, just close them down, token pressure, all right? We will go back to the first part. So playing right, moving left, yeah, and one ball. 2 balls will be mayhem. Last one and then we'll get into it. How's the groin, Baz? Back.
There's about, I'd say, 12 of them on like 8 to 9
All right, 4 on each pole. Baz, we'll start with you on that note. Just another one down here. Just even it up a bit, Paddy. Make sure we're having a bit of a stretch on the side. So we're going right, moving left. So just go for a demo, just play it in. Play it right. Hang on, yeah, and Kenta, you're the opposite. Yep, okay, then Baz, you're in. Okay, all right, yep, off we go. All right, let's get it started. Off we go, nice and sharp. Good. Make sure we keep the communication up, lads. Come on, keep the quality up. Come on, it slipped already. Good touch, Haas, good touch. Touch, Matty, touch, well done. Hit the back foot, come on. Touch, Baz, well done. Let's go, let's pick it up a notch, come on. Let's hit that back foot, Good ball, Baz, excellent, Jimbo. Well done. Bit of pressure, well done. Touch, Cal, touch. Good ball. Let's lift up the noise, lads. Very quiet. Come on. Touch. Well done. All right, and stop there. Okay, we'll just make the closing player now. Okay, just try and give some sort of angle. So there's no actual, so just who's got the ball? Stevie, play it in there. Jack, close him down, obviously as quickly as we can. If we can start to show him an angle, okay. Jake, we get in there nice and tight. Okay, and then we're gonna force him back that way. All right, so now you've got to make a decision as to where you pass it, and obviously once you pass it that way, you still go the opposite way. Are we all clear? There's a couple of things going on there. Another couple of minutes and we'll have a final stretch and get into the next part. Off we go. Well done, well done.
Yeah, if you want faster, pass is good.
Well done, Sergi. Well done, well done, well done. Give him an angle. Angle, well done, Arch. Well done, Jack. Well done, Kenta. Nice early decision. Well done. Well done, Az. Good feet, good feet. Well done, Connor. Where it is? Where is it, Dan? Where is it? Well done.
Jack. Yeah, get up. Now. Lads, even up the group.
All right, and stop there, stop there. Lads, just in again. Jacko, give us the stretch. Pass it on. You got 2 minutes, and then I want everyone over here. All right, lads, just quickly. Kita, can you just grab that? All right, I'm just going to get our front four from the weekend over here. So I want Jimbo, Daniel, Serge, Matty, Kenta. Who else we got there? Huss, can I just get you to step aside for a sec? Cal, Trent, just take those fullback roles. Jack Butts, if you just go as a defensive midfielder there. And then Patrick, you'll be the furthest one. You're going to be a bouncer up the end, okay? You guys, Johnny and Baz, those two at the back there. Yep, those two. Az, you'll be a bouncer at that end. Yep, Connor up top. Arch will just get you in defensive mid. Stevie and Jack with the wide fullbacks. And Baz, jump in there with Archie. Hey? No, that's all right. All right, just listen. Okay, so what we've got the grid. We're not using those small goals at this stage, but can we see the orange cones? It goes across, it's the width of the 18-yard box. Out there, okay, all the way down to basically in line with those goals. We've got Az on one end and Patrick on the other end. You can move up and down as you please. Okay, you'll need 3 or 4 balls because I am going to start the play from one of you two. Is that clear? Okay, it's a 7v7 in the middle. Okay, but you'll notice there's 3 zones. Can we see this zone here? It's your defensive zone. We've got a midfield zone, and then there's another zone at the back there where the halfway line is. Okay? All I'm going to give you, the only restriction at the moment is that we cannot play over zones. Okay, so you must play, in order to work it into your attacking zone oranges, you must play through this middle zone. Okay, but there's no restrictions on who can go where at this stage. Are we all good with that? Yep. How do we score at the moment? Just find the feet of the bouncer, the opposite bouncer. Are we all good with that? All right, Az, if you can get a few balls, Pat, I'll need you to get 4 or 5 balls up the top there. All right, yellows, if you do score, we'll restart from here. So we're not going in 2 directions. Okay, we're just going down that way all the time. Aaron, off we go. Well done, orange ball, Aaron, off we go. Yep, you can play. You can bounce off him. Paddy, from you. All right, we'll play that a goal. Off you, Aaron. Let's go. And play from you, Paddy. Start from you, Aaron. Off we go. All right, stop. Johnny, just knock it back into Johnny. Go on, Arch. All right, just quickly, Oranges, if we're going to make this work in terms of looking at what Beaumaris are going to do, what do we basically want to do with this pitch? We're in possession, we want to make it bigger, yeah? All right, Arch is probably the only one that's sort of come in and got a reasonable amount of space. What can you two do to make this pitch bigger? Good, there's no restriction, so you can go all the way there. Fullbacks, are we wide enough? Are we high enough? Can you stretch him and make him think about something? Stevie, can you stretch him and make him think about doing something? Can you stretch there? Johnny, you happy with that position? Yeah, no, that's all right. No. But in terms of where you receive it from, just play it back into Aaron. All right, Baz and Johnny, can we even extend ourselves a little bit further now that our fullbacks have pulled on? Just a thought, okay? Just want to make this space as big as we possibly can, okay? Baz and Connor, if you need to then work into these central areas, that's fine. But if we can get our starting points a little bit further on, even better, okay? All right, play now, let's go.
Aaron!
And from you, Paddy, let's go. And play, Paddy, let's go.
Still there, Dan.
Aaron, and play. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, Arch, stop, stop, just go, just run it back. Dan, just come back where you were. Well, perfect example. Where do we go, Aaron? Go from you to Stevie. Okay, play in. So transition moment, we've lost the ball, play it back into Az. Okay, Stevie, were we nice and wide? Right, Archie's got an option. So all of a sudden, Kenta, were you in this position? A bit further on, yeah? Okay, very important. As soon as that happens, all right, can you get back into a position where you can either shut that out or go and close that as quickly as possible? Understood? Az, knock it out. Okay, gets to Stevie, Kenta goes and closes. Stop there, Arch. If we are going to go and press in this forward third, which should be our task basically here, is to win it in this third here, okay, what has to happen with you guys? What's that? One has to step up. Are you happy with that, Trent? So one of you three, and at the weekend, it presented as well. Okay, with Gus at the weekend. Do we notice it at the weekend? Yeah? Where those boys just kept dropping into these spaces, okay, getting 4 or 5 yards off him, and we're forced to give stupid free kicks in these areas. Okay, so we have to commit. What have you got there? 3v2. Sergi, okay, you're coming over here. Okay, but one of us, at least, we're going to have to step up and make that distance a little bit closer. Understood? Who's it going to be? Yep. Yep, and then push him on. But again, that comes from a bit of communication as well. Send them one of his on. When we're going to press, we only need man for man here. Okay. Most times, because you're going to have a back four behind you as well, remember. Okay, this is any time. If you've got a spare man, there shouldn't be any spare men basically in this area. Okay, we need to push one of you guys on. All good? Az, we'll just knock it back to you. Actually, played into Stevie. Dan, just peel off. Played into Archie. Once Archie gets it, we go live. Play. And play, off we go. Az your ball. All right, well done. Off we go, Paddy. Let's go. Yep, orange ball, play. All right, stop. Give us a minute. All right, so Jim, you went and closed the keeper, yeah? Which is something that we haven't done for most of the season, but all of a sudden we're going to press high. He needs to go to the keeper. Okay? Have we decided that this is the time to go? Yeah? Why? Because Jim's made a decision that it's time to go. So ball goes into Aaron. All right, Jim goes and closes at an angle like he did. I think if you showed him this way, Jim. Yeah, showed him this way. That's when this next line, how are we going to get this next line of three to come and close this down? Yeah? So whether that's one of you, but then obviously it filters in. So Cal, you're going to go and push that on. All right? But as soon as we see Jim go and press that ball, whether it be Johnny Martin, whether it be Az, whether it be the other centre back, we all need to collectively think, okay, next line, we're in. Okay? Because otherwise, Az just pop it out. All right, Aaron pops it out. Now we're all stuck here, and all of a sudden he's out the game. They get into here, he's out the game, and it's a flow-on effect. Understood? All right, into Aaron, and play when you hear Aaron. Off we go, play. And you, Paddy, let's go. Open up, yellows, let's go, play. Yellow ball, play. Is that 15? And Aaron, off we go! 2 to 3. Yeah. Ball's out, Paddy! And Aaron, off we go. Well done, Archie. Yellows, well done, excellent, and play. Aaron, let's go. Paddy, let's go. Stop, 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 stop. All right, ball just back into Johnny. All right, Kento, you close that down. He was turned away from goal, yeah? Facing the club rooms, Johnny. Yep. As soon as that happens, what do? What a press. So this is where, if that's the keeper, Jimbo on the weekend, it's 100 miles an hour, it's to be shut off. All right, oh, that's our perfect opportunity that we've got to go in and win it. Good positioning. Happy with that? Happy with that? Perfect. Everyone else happy with that? Stepped on a little bit, perfect. Understood, soon as he's turned away from goal, okay, that's our go to say. And same as you, Jimbo, if that's you, everyone else is thinking that's our trigger and we go. All right, Johnny, play to Aaron and we'll play from there. Last couple. Here we go, Az. All right, well done. All right, lads, just grab yourself a quick drink. If we can just pick up these yellow cones, the inner part. Actually, we'll leave that end line. 25. Hey, do you want to hold that? Yeah. All right, we're basically just going to open this up into a full half plus 10 yards, okay? So oranges, you're going to set up exact same as before, but as goes into goal. Jack right back, Baz and Johnny centres, Stephen, Archie holding, Hassan and Barry O'Donnell there, and Connor further up front, okay? Patrick, you now join in that midfield. The other hand, we've got Trent, Butts and Patrick as two centre players. Down a bit further on, Matty, Jim and Kenta. All right, exactly the way it was in that session there, okay? So you've got an 8v8. Oranges, you score in these little goals, okay? No restrictions from how far at this stage. Yellows, you're scoring in the big goals. Yeah? Over there, no one-touch finish at this stage. We'll see how we go. All right? So can we just get out into those positions out? As get another couple of balls. Dan, do you want to knock a couple of balls, a couple of those? Central mid, yeah, you, Baz and Archie. But most times, yeah, just keep, Dan, just keep maybe two up there. All right, Az, when you're ready. On you go, Az.
Yeah, Baz, here!
No. All right, stop. Just oranges. I don't want to see any balls overhead height now. Okay? For the purpose of this, just try and play your way out of the back without playing balls overhead height. All right, play. All right, well done. Good work. Jacko, we'll start with you. Jack Butts, let's go, yellows. All right, Az, off we go. Yeah, hang on. Just let it play, let it roll.
Go!
And play, let's go. 10 seconds to get a shot, let's go. All right, yellows, yellows. Now the job, obviously, is to win it back as quickly as we can. But then can we get a shot off within 6 seconds of winning it back? Is that clear? Yeah? Can we win it back as quickly as possible and then go and have a shot? All right, play. All right, well done. Jack, let's start with you. Start with yellows. Let's go and play.
Do it, Dad. Do it. Dad. Pretty good, Pat.
6 seconds to shoot. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. All right, Azar, start from you. Let's go. Azar again. All right, stop there. Oranges, just get yourself set up as you would to play out. Okay, yellows, if we press or have our starting positions this high, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to knock it long. Would you, Baz? Okay, so we need to invite them in to do this first off. Okay, Jim, what can we do with this front line? Yeah, but for the purpose of the weekend, we will invite them to play there and go in and win the ball in this area. So we want to encourage that. Understood? So, Kenta, can we give them, instead of giving them, like we have previously, 40 yards, can we give them 25, 30 and just get a bit of a nibble at it? Yeah? Az, knock it into Baz. Okay. Are you going to close that centre back?
No.
I want you to close this centre back. And, Kenta, listening? Okay. I want you to try and force them back that way. Or back inside, not letting them outside. Okay? But then obviously, being fullback, are we going to be this high realistically? Probably not, but we need to be in on it. If he does go, we need to be shutting that ball if it gets there. Understood? So knock it in there. Serge, if that's you, play it in. Go. Play it. Serge, you react. Yep, good, hang on. All right, and then Dan obviously there. Have you come across, Kenta? Yep, good, so we've got that balance. Trent, are we happy with that, yellows? Yep. Zing it out to Johnny Martin. All right, all of a sudden, hang on now. Johnny's got the ball there. We're pressing high, Kenta, so switch your play. What are you going to do? Okay, we want to force him back in that way. Yeah, no, Kenta's going to go do that. And then what are you going to cut off, Jim? Yep. Understood? Very important that we've got this position as well. So Trent and Carl, fullbacks, being pushed right on to make sure that we sort that out. Yeah? All right. Just come back, Jim. Let's give him 30. Knock it into Aaron and players. Get into our starting points for the weekend. All right, and play. Let's go. All right, and As I play again. And finish. Stop! Stop! All right. This is the one where they're going to try and go every time is into the 6. What are we worried about? Yeah, but what were we worried about? Because we were...
I was worried about that one.
Okay, so when we do this, we need to forget about everything that's behind us, okay, and it's closest man in.
Yeah.
So this is our major problem. This should be someone else's problem. Understood? So the minute we tune out, look at him. He's got a fucking turn on, and then we could be in trouble. If he gets that switch on, everyone's played out the game. Okay, so that can't happen. That 6 needs to be nullified, and he can't turn like that. Okay, just knock it into Baz, play it into Arch. A few more lads. And play, let's go. All right, Jacko, let's go from you. BA, how long? Third.
You can go for another 15 if you want.
But how long is went for this one, do you know?
No, but 6 minutes.
For this session?
Yeah.
From you, Cal, let's go. All right, Az, off we go. Az again. All right, stop. Just again, Dan. All right, same at the weekend. If they can, just get it back in here. We need to be able to impact this player at all costs. He can't get a free turn. So instead of you being this far off, you need to be this far off. He can't get around me at this point. Yep. Does that make sense? Kenta, Jim, if we get into this position and we've got him faced away, there's no way he can get out of this because, again, that's just done. Okay, the pressure has to be here and not here. Understood? Yep. Okay, if we're going to go, okay, which we are. Play it to Johnny and play. All right, unlucky. And play, Baz, play! Dan, see the difference? Well done.
You've got
14 minutes gone.
No, 14 to go. Only went for 11.
Okay. And play! Stop! Stop, stop, stop! Stop, Stevie! Stop, just knock the ball into Stevie as. Dan, stop, stop, stop. Arch, everyone just stop. My only concern with this rotation sort of stuff when we win the ball back is all of a sudden how we get caught out of position. All right, you've sat in for Daniel, yeah? Kent has been caught on the inside of you, Jimbo. Okay, so from a defensive point of view, one of us has to then do the yards to get back to the right-hand side. Does that make sense? Jim, yeah? If he gets into that, we just leave that and we pop over there. Okay, and same on the other side. You've been caught, get back on your side, so we've got that shape. Otherwise, we've got 1, 2, 3, ball goes out there. If no one's going to close that down, fucking they're just going to walk it out. Okay? Yeah, but all we're asking is to try and get a bit of token pressure on that guy. I'll get behind the ball, Jim. So even if we can't make that, in that moment of transition, just head for the centre and try and get a number behind the ball. Okay? All right, let's play. All right, well done, Jack. Bit tighter, Jack. All right, well done, well done. Now play from there, just take a throw. Take a throw, Baz. Finish, Jimbo. Start with you, Jacko. Go. Aaron! All right, just have a quick breather. Yellow's just walking in. Oranges grab a drink, just knock a ball about. 2-3 minutes, we'll come back in for 5 and wrap it up. Paddy, Yellow's over here. Right, what do we think? Yeah.
Worked well when everyone knew what they was doing.
Yeah.
Everyone worked together.
Yeah. So you need that next line, that defensive line of midfield that was Gus and Daz on the weekend, to be fully aware of it. And so many times we were that distance apart, guy gets round and good players get round, and then all of a sudden we're forced to give away free kicks. Okay. Can we do it every time though? That would be my question. looking at you, I think the main reason why we couldn't transition to get back over there was because we fucking worked our bollocks off. We were knackered. Okay, we've got to choose the right time. You know, nothing ever happens in a game where we're doing it flat chat. Okay, but when the time goes, maybe Jim, that's your turn to say, right, we're going to go here. Okay, and that can happen from a trigger, maybe a bad touch or something like that. Okay, or they've been faced away from goal and you've seen the opportunity arise, or it might just be collectively that we say, all right, this time we're going to go. And everyone behind, if Jim makes that move, that's the time to go. But if we go and start doing that haphazard, like trying to do it every time, you can't. We're part-time. You know, our fitness, we just can't manage to do it. So if we have to revert and sit in for a bit, that's fine. But when we have that burst of energy and everyone's ready to go, we go. Does that make sense? The other thing is, just another task that we can think of, I think, Serge, there was a time there I was going to pick it up. I think Jimbo went in and pressured, okay, and you sort of stood and watched him go 1v1. The idea here is can we get 2v1 in defence? Okay, so as soon as he's went and closed it, can we get another one in, that second and third defender? Does that make sense? Because sometimes if that centre half just shrugs him off, all right, and you've let it up as well, then all of a sudden the next line's under the pump. Does that make sense? So that should be our aim, to get a 2v1 defensively. He's went in first defender, and then the second defender goes in to help out, all right, and close down that space. All right, let's do half a dozen more, and then we'll get into a game, all right? Azza, you ready? Another 5 minutes, lads, and then we're done. What is on you? Beautiful. And again, Az, off we go. Thanks, pal. And we go. Azza! We'll do 2, 3 more. Hey?
You run at a tip.
You know, 2, 3 more phases.
Yeah, all right, yeah. 44, you've got to stop it.
Jacko, from you, let's go.
Go. Yes. And again.
Tighter, Paddy.
Touch you if you can. Time on it, time.
Azza! All right, lads, just stop it there. Just grab a quick drink. Do I need a drink? It's very fucking flat.
Yeah.
All that coaching, Jim. Fuck off you. We got poles. Where are those? Are you going to use those? Yeah. Chuck those to there. All right. Lads, we'll just finish with a, we'll just go into it. Just come in. Just come in. Obviously, those sessions very stop-start. So now, the next half an hour, 15 minutes each ways, and we'll swap it over so both teams get a crack at the big goals. All right. We'll go with, we'll bring that across as well, and we'll do one touch finish with the little goals. Okay. And that's about it. No touch restrictions. If you score, you can restart with the ball. Anything else I've missed? The only thing, no, you can do what you want now. Yeah. But, yeah. Okay, still try and implement what we've just done in this next part as well. Okay, try and choose when the time's right to go and press. No head height. Is there anything else I've missed? Throw-ins. Make sure we take throw-ins. Okay, it's always a bit of a stickler for us at the weekend, both defensively and attacking. Okay, so let's do that. No kick-ins or starting for keepers when it goes out by the sides. All good? Let's get a bit of bite in this next half hour and finish off with a bit of intensity. Yeah, Johnny, I'll get that. You go there, you defend that one first, and then we'll switch us over.